live on my end.
Yeah, we live. We good.
The brothers check.
We good. We good.
I checked everything.
Yep.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Before we get started, we're going to turn towards the east, facing Jerusalem. As always, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right, Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world we know as God, Jehovah, Yahweh. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son, our King, Lord, and Savior, whom the world eagerly knows as Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash is in the name of the Holy Spirit, and it's the inspiration given to us to edify those that have been given the ears to hear. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect brethren, faithfully and diligently preaching his word with fear and trembling. And shalom to the believers that subscribe and listen to this truth wholeheartedly through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, with the GMS Memphis camp, got special guest, Brother Isaiah from the GMS North Carolina Raleigh camp. All right, the brother been down here with us for a good bit now, right? Breaking bread in the spirit. And we're just going to get into the kingdom of heaven, okay? As you see, I've entitled the lesson, The Other Side, which is pretty much a lamb back, right, from the elder Amawan Gabar from the New York camp up top. You know, one of his community posts spoke about the other side, which the other side is speaking of what? The kingdom of heaven, the age to come, all right? The age of eternity, okay? The immortal kingdom, the eternal kingdom. So we're going to get into that. Of course, prophecy is the main topic, right? And this is one of the most important things on the planet Earth to the men of the Lord. The prophecy of the kingdom of heaven being established on the planet Earth, all right? So we're going to get that
Luke 17.
Come, brother, read loud.
This is Luke 17 and verse 20. It says, and when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of the Most High should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
The kingdom of the Most High is within you. Now, so the Pharisees was demanding of him when the kingdom of heaven should come. Give me a Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, right? We're going to start around the 17th verse as I expound upon the number one thing that pretty much the Israelites were inquiring of was the kingdom of heaven when Yahweh Shah was on the scene. Another brother hold Acts the 1st chapter, right? But these was the Pharisees, which ultimately they were for the most part wicked. Now, not all the Pharisees were wicked, okay? But hey, yeah, pull that camera back some so you'll be in there, bro. So ultimately they was trying to catch Yahweh Shah up. And Yahweh Shah hit him. He hit him with the kingdom of heaven coming not with observation. Because ultimately it's the spirit within you, the Holy Spirit within you, okay, which is this word. That's the kingdom of heaven. And Yahweh Shai, he is the word. He was the manifestation of the word 2,000 years ago. He was the word made flesh. All right? So in order for them to understand the kingdom of heaven, they had to understand Yahweh Shai, which is this word. Go ahead.
This Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6, verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
Go ahead.
And the cure of discipline is love.
Mm-hmm.
This Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 18. And love is the keeping of her laws.
Yeah, love is the keeping of her laws. And what were the Pharisees? They were masters of the law. They were so-called masters of the law. Because the law, statutes, and commandments are what? What we're going to govern the kingdom of heaven with. So when he told them, the kingdom of heaven coming not with observation, but the kingdom of heaven is within you. And everything the kingdom of heaven is built upon is the word of the Most High. All right, beginning with the laws, which is the foundation, right? The laws the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, that's the foundation. All right, go ahead.
And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
Yep. And that's the thing. That's why the Lord was telling them Pharisees. What he said about the Pharisees? He said, do as they say, but not as they do. Right? Because the Pharisees were major hypocrites, man. The majority of the Pharisees were major hypocrites. Go ahead.
And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High.
And corruption maketh us near unto the Most High. And they were corrupting a lot of the laws of the Most High. So it wasn't far-fetched when we read the scriptures and we understand how the Pharisees, Yahushua was a stumbling block for the Pharisees, right? Because the Lord said that when you read in Wisdom of Solomon, right? Because we understand that our Lord and Savior Yahushua was Solomon, right? In the spirit, he said that no defiled thing can fall into her. So a defiled and corrupted soul won't understand the kingdom of heaven. They won't be able to get the kingdom of heaven, man. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 6:20. Therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Therefore the desire of wisdom, right? So that's what he was talking about. Wisdom, the wisdom that's within us, that's the kingdom of heaven. All right? Go ahead.
And if your delight be then in thrones and in scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore.
Yeah, honor wisdom that you may reign forevermore. But it said what? You got to honor wisdom. Okay? So, keep going back. Go back to that Luke and read again, right?
All right,
read 21 and then read the next verse, 22. Keep going down on it.
Okay. This is Luke 17 and verse 21. It says, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
The kingdom of the Most High is within you. Go ahead.
And he said unto his disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man.
Right, you're going to desire to see the kingdom, right? Which we understand that year 2000 prophecy was a major fulfilling of that, right? Because we desire to see the Lord every day. But during that time, it was a heavy stumbling block to the masses of the jakes that came into this truth. And a lot of those jakes fell out. Why? Because it wasn't time for the kingdom to come, and they didn't have the patience, all right, to endure what we have to go through to get to the kingdom. Real quick, give me Acts 14 and 21 and 22. Think start at 20. The point is at 22. I like to get context. And we're going to jump back.
Start at 20.
Yeah.
This is Acts chapter 14, starting at verse 20. It says, howbeit, as the disciples stood around about him, he rose up and came into the city. The next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe. And when they had preached the gospel to that city, and he taught many, they returned again to Lystra and to Jonkum and Antioch. Confirmed verse Salakia, what? Iconium and Antioch, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Right. So that's why our Lord say it coming not with observation. You got to go through tribulation, right? You gotta prove that you're worthy of the kingdom by honoring the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, even when you face with the most adverse temptations. That's what's got to happen. And that was a very adverse temptation in year 2000 that caused a lot of people to fall. It caused a lot of people to fall out. But guess what? Now we're in the time where knowledge has, we're 20 years, right? 20 plus years since the year 2000, right? Now we're in the time now where this gospel has reached a whole new height. There's things that we didn't understand back then, right, in the year 2000 that our apostles have taught us now. We have a much greater understanding that wisdom has grown, right? So now we know more of the mysteries of the kingdom than we did 2 decades ago, all right? Because everything has to be fulfilled. Remember the Lord say, not one jot nor one tittle, all right, shall pass till all be fulfilled. Okay? So year 2000 was a prophecy that had to be fulfilled. Go ahead.
This is back in
Hey, let them read down here, bro. Go ahead.
This is
And when one of those brothers down there that speak, then y'all on that end read.
this Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yep, that's it.
And when they had ordained them elders in every church and had prayed with them fasting, they commended them to the Lord on whom they believed.
Yeah, so ain't nobody gonna get the kingdom of heaven by just sitting on the sideline watching. That's not how it works. All right? We have to go through the trials and the tribulations. All right? Go ahead, go back to that.
Luke.
Yep.
This is Luke.
Can we get a quick precept backing you up? The Acts Matthew 7:13.
Yeah, let him finish Luke.
Okay. This is back in Luke 17. I'm gonna start over at verse 22. It says, and he said unto his disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it.
Yep.
And they shall say to you, see here, or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them. For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under the heaven, shineth unto the other part of the heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
Right. Which means it's gonna be unexpected. Right? Like a thief in the night. Like it talks about in Peter. The day of the Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night. You're not gonna be able to mark your calendar, date and time, and set an alarm and say, oh, this is the day Yahweh Shai is gonna be here. Oh, let me be ready. Don't work like that, because that's how the Lord tries your faith, right? He said he's gonna come. Just be ready when he comes. Watch. Another brother hold it. The kingdom is prepared for you. Watch. You got it, Isaiah. And brother, make sure we don't forget to get that Acts 1. I want to build on that too. You got it, Isaiah.
This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. It reads, enter ye in at the straight gate.
Yep.
For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
That's right. Like the brother's going into, Yahweh Shai was that stumbling block. Scriptures talk about how this child would be for the fall and rising again for many in Israel. Right? So only a small number of the elect will enter in at that path of difficulty, suffering the shame of being hated by the world, being a follower of Yahweh Shai. As when you read in Acts, the 5th chapter, it talks about the apostles. You know, they were counted worthy to. They were happy that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for His name. So we're gonna go through our different trials and tribulations, but the promise of the kingdom of heaven, which is cultivating inside of us performing the ways of Yahweh Shai, that power that the Lord is showing, us in our day-to-day lives as we go through our trials and tribulation, is what keeps us on that path to keep moving forward and enduring until the end. It's back on you, huh?
Go ahead. Is it more?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Come on, you got something right now?
I had the second Ages too.
Go ahead.
The second Ages
What
too
you got, Acts?
and 13.
Acts 1.
Go and you shall receive, pray fulfill days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Right, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. What does that mean? This word, the Lord already had it prepared for us. Okay? It's been prepared for us before the foundations of the earth. Because this is the foundation of the kingdom of heaven. This is the laws, principles, and morals that we're going to govern the world with. So this was already prepared. Before anything was ever created, the Most High established order. Go ahead.
This John 14:1, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also.
Yeah, so Yahushua had to go, right? He had to go because it was time for us to fulfill our lots as his magistrates and his elect men, right? As his rulers. So he went through his tests, he went through his trials, and he conquered them, right? And that's something that a king does. A king conquers, all right? You can't become a king unless you conquer another kingdom. So as we are in this time, this is not our rest. This is not our world, right? This world is enmity with the Most High. This world is enemies of our kingdom and our world being established. So the only way that we can obtain rulership is by doing what? Taking this kingdom down, conquering this kingdom. Another brother, give me that word conquer, right? You guys, I like you finna make a point.
Yeah, cause you like the kingdom of heaven is within us, so we gotta conquer ourselves. We gotta conquer the old man.
That's right.
And once we conquer the old man, using what? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, the law, keeping the law, statutes, commandments. We defeat the old man through the blood of the Lamb.
Yeah.
Yahushua has given us that power to conquer him.
Yeah, because we was groomed to this world. We were educated with and brainwashed with Babylonian doctrines, right? So what it drew out of us was the demons. It birthed demons. It birthed wicked men, filthy men. And then when we got a taste of this true wisdom, that was the beginning of the cleansing process, right? And that was the beginning of that old man, like the brother said, being conquered through the wisdom. But hey, it has to already be in you. It has to already see. It was like before we came into this truth, that spirit was dormant. It wasn't activated, but it was always there. And if it was never there for certain individuals, when they hear of the kingdom of heaven, it's not going to register to them. It's not going to get that sweet sound. It's not going to give off that sweet smell, A brother give me 2 Corinthians 14 in the NLT. Y'all go ahead.
Word conquer. This is the word conquer, all right? And the etymon line, it's a verb from the 12th century. It says to achieve a task. It says conquer, defeat.
Defeat. Defeat. Achieve a task. Go ahead.
It said win.
Yep.
It also says to win, defeat an adversary.
To win, defeat an adversary. And the adversary is who? Esau, Edom, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, right? Which Satan means adversary. Y'all got it?
Yeah. Quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him.
Yeah, I will come into him and I will sup with him. Right? Meaning he's going to come into your mind. He's going to enter into your mind where your pineal gland is, and it's ultimately where the light of your spirit is. And he's going to turn that light on. Yahushua going to turn that light on. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and open the door, I will come into him and sup with him, and he with me.
Yep, open the door. Now that dormant spirit, that spirit, that elect spirit is going to be waking up. The Lord's going to unlock that door, and you're going to start coming into that man that he's grooming you to be, right?
Because they have a saying about breaking the bread. You know, and the scriptures talk about how a man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord shall man live.
Yep.
So when the Lord entered into us, that's when we finally understood what the true purpose of what the elect's true purpose of life was.
Yep.
Lord's will, we're part of that number.
Yeah, because when you look around this earth and you see the condition and you see the way, that's Elder Malcolm or George. Yeah, George coming over here, he's trying to see what we're talking about. But yeah, you know, when you look around Babylon and you see the way that the earth is being governed, you know that the word that the Lord has given us is the solution. You know, because everything pertaining to how the world is supposed to be governed is written within the Holy Scriptures. And when we enter into the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, we can manifest the kingdom, right? We can, like, because we can get visions of the kingdom through the word. We can manifest visions of the kingdom, and as we see this place, we're like, damn, this ain't it. This is nowhere near what the kingdom of heaven is supposed to be operated like. We got moles running rapid, you know, you got GMOs, you got abominable foods being treated like delicacies. You know, I deliver to a lot of upscale restaurants here, which we don't got a whole lot of them, but we got a few. And I go look at the menu sometime, and the main damn thing be on the menu be seafood, like crabs and lobsters, and you know, and I be looking like, damn, you want $75 for this, and this not even real food, you know? And they just push that abominable food on our people, and in the end, it makes it even harder, because we was talking about that you are what you eat. And you know, you always been saying this to me since you've been here, like you're really making eating is a ritual. You're really making a sacrifice. So what you eat determines the sacrifice you're making. You're either making a righteous sacrifice or you making a wicked sacrifice. So if you eat abominable foods, you're making a wicked sacrifice. It's destroying the spirit that the Lord wants to sup with. Yeah. It destroys the spirit that the Lord wants to sup with when you eat abominable foods. Yeah. So it's like, get that scripture in Isaiah. I never forget when the Elder Rom from Alabama was breaking this down, because the spirit and the flesh have to work together. It said, make their ears fat.
Isaiah 6.
Yeah, get that, Isaiah 6. And yeah, go ahead.
This Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Hear ye indeed, but understand not. Go ahead.
See ye indeed, but perceive not.
See you indeed, but perceive not. Now, going into what I was saying about the eating, the abominable foods they eat go hand in hand with them not being able to hear or see the kingdom of heaven. Right? Because you think about greasy food, clog up your arteries. I think they said when you eat too much shrimp, it gives you some type of iodine poison. Like, all the abominable foods come with health deficiencies. So it's gonna make it that much harder for you to focus. Yeah. And you're trying to obtain a wisdom that's beyond this world, the wisdom of the heavens. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. That's why it's sacrifices that have to be made before you even enter into this truth. This is why the Lord said you have to be born again.
Deny yourself.
Deny yourself. Go ahead, let them finish. Y'all got it.
Back in Isaiah 6 and 9, it say, make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed.
It said make them fat. Now, the fat is the part of the meat that you're not supposed to eat. And most of the shit that Jake eat is what? Fattening. Yeah. Like, fat is bad for your body. Yeah. You look at the American Babylonian society, when you look around, what do you see? Obesity. Yeah. You know? And you not only do you see obesity, you see obesity being promoted and being glorified.
Yeah, that's all you see in the commercial. You watch TV, commercials is pushing out nothing but bullshit.
Yeah.
Burgers and
Yeah,
fries
Baconators.
and Baconators. And
Yeah.
Wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Big Shirley.
Yeah, Lizzo the Babylonian sex symbol.
Come on, man.
You know. Come on, man.
And this 1 Corinthians 6 and 12 in the NLT. You say I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you.
What?
See?
And even though I am allowed to do anything, I must not become a slave to anything.
Damn.
13. NLT. You say food was made for the stomach, and the stomach for the food. This is true. Though someday the Most High will do away with both of them. But you can't say that our bodies were made for sexual immorality, sexual immorality. They were made for the Lord, and the Lord cares about our bodies. And pretty much brought that out, just pretty much the last part about it, because you know, Jake always get that mindset, well, this is my body, I do what I want. It's my body, my choice. But one thing about it, you did not create yourself. You know, because it's what Isaiah the 66th chapter, he would just go down and eat the swine and the rats. You know, you can't do what you want to do, you can't eat what you want to eat, man. But you got this fat nigga, right? Come back on the scene that eating pork. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, nigga talking about that in the military.
Yeah.
You guys a lot.
I mean, yeah, that's the point, but no, you can't eat these abominable food, man. What's it, touch not the abominable?
In Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 6 chapter, it talks about how we are the temple.
Yeah, I'm still in the chapter.
Oh, that's what you're reading now?
Yeah, you gotta put something out the right.
No, I was going into the American diet. Sad. Standard American diet. Yeah, it's like a guideline.
Yeah, bring it out real quick.
Alright.
Speak loud too.
This is the American diet in Google. It said the dietary guideline of American states that the average American diet consists of excessive sodium, saturated fat, refined grains, calories, solid fat, and added sugar.
If I may just add with, the diet, really, like the brother's going into, it's more than just what you eat. It's the type of being healthy is more than just the foods you put in your body. You got fitness instructors, guys, but it's also dealing with the type of entertainment you consume, the type of things that you're watching on a daily basis, the type of music that you're listening to. Because like the brothers are going into, your ears is a gateway to your soul, the things you hear.
Yeah, the mind.
Yeah.
Because you was going into your Hawashah supping with us. Well, the stomach is the second brain. Well, the first brain is your mind.
Yeah.
So like the brother saying, if you feeding your mind with the Babylonian media, which that's a demon. All the media that it promotes, black culture.
Yep.
You constantly feeding your mind with that shit, then you're not going to be able to see the kingdom of heaven. You're definitely not going to be able to see the kingdom of heaven with black culture and you always consume with sports and the bullshit, the folly. Yeah.
Because the word health goes back to being whole.
Right.
When Yahweh Shai said, well, I've come to basically make us whole, as he's come to save the sinners onto repentance.
Yep.
They that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. So we are sick, and we are acknowledging that we're sick, and that's why in that acknowledgement, we're cleaving on to the ways of life.
Yeah. This is your Hawashah start introducing you to the natural medicines. Nobody knew about the herbs and all the health remedies that the earth naturally produces. Niggas was getting Benadryl and NyQuil. Niggas thought that was aspirin and Tylenol and Advil, and going to the goddamn the pseudoscience doctor.
Going cocktail shots.
Yeah.
And shit.
Going to the goddamn warlocks, because they ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking warlocks.
Yeah.
Y'all got it.
This is Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doeth never go forth. just make a quick point, just backing up tossing about just saying like how America, all right, put up these Lizzos, okay, promote the Americans to eat, you know, the foul foods, okay, these shrimp, you know, pork, you know what I'm saying? They put it very cheap so, you know what I'm saying, people could eat and try to make, you know, the righteous food, you know, lamb, all right, at an all-time high, man. All right, and they just promote wickedness, keep promote wickedness. But finishing off, it says, "For the wicked do compass us about the righteous, therefore a grown judgment proceeded."
Yeah, the wicked are in rulership. Yep. You know, and the wicked is not going to offer us any type of righteousness. You know, it's their goal to destroy the Israelites. It's their number one goal. Like when you read in Psalms 83, that's still the same. That spirit ain't never changed. They understand that we are the sons of God, the elites. They know who we are, and they know that the law has a direct tie to the nourishing of our spirit. That's why they promote everything against the law. Yep. You know? But yet, it's a smoke and mirror when you come to Babylon, and they use this Christianity as the so-called foundation of this country, right? To lure you in. They luring you in, man. Oh, this is a God-fearing country. This is a Christian country, you know? But all that shit is hypocrisy. That's why the Lord, as I was speaking about the wicked Pharisees, guess why he called them, ye of your father the devil? Because the works of the devil is what he was doing. And we see what those works were. The devil is the biggest hypocrite. Esau Edom is the biggest hypocrite on the planet. And Jake follows the suit. Y'all got it.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14 in the NLT. But thank the Most High, he has made us his captives.
Yep.
And continues to lead us along in Yahweh's triumphal procession. Now he uses us to spread the knowledge of Yahweh everywhere like a sweet perfume.
Yeah, see? He uses us to spread this knowledge as a sweet perfume. The kingdom of heaven. Because the message is what? What's the gospel? What's the theme of the gospel? What's the introduction to this gospel? Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's all about the kingdom of heaven. So the message has to go out as a sweet smelling odor, man. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians 2 and 15. Our lives are a Yahweh like fragrance rising up to the Most High, but this fragrance is perceived differently by those who are being saved and by those who are perishing.
Yeah, see, it's perceived different by those who are being saved and those who are perishing. You ever had something that you love to eat and you love the smell of it, and then somebody you knew come in like, man, what is that? Yeah. It's just like chitlins.
Oh man.
Like it's our people. Certain of our people love that shit. Yeah. A good majority of our people love that shit. I could not stand the smell of it.
I don't see how, bro.
Every New Year's, my grandma would cook that shit, and I'd go out the house and would not come back in the house.
Yeah.
As soon as she opened that damn bucket, and from the cleaning to the cooking.
Man, shit terrible.
You know? But that shit smelled good to them.
Hey, sometimes, hey, wickedness feel good to unrighteous people.
That's right.
So to the righteous, it's like, what the fuck y'all doing?
A nigga with another man's wife talking about if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Right. Sing it to her.
Yeah.
Damn, baby, I love you.
Ain't even your woman.
I hate to let you go. Hey, I got a precept, bro.
All right, let them finish. You got it, bro. Go ahead. It's a quick one. It's quick. You can get it. Or if it got something on it, let them finish.
A little bit, just a little bit on it.
Well, let them finish. He almost done.
Okay.
2 Corinthians 2 and 16 in the NLT. To those who are perishing, we are a dreadful smell of death and doom.
Yeah, just like them chillings is to us. Just like them chillings is to us. A dreadful smell of death and doom. Go ahead, bro.
But to those who are being saved, we are a life-giving perfume, and who is adequate for such a task as this.
Yeah. And we are those who are adequate for such a task as this. And look that word adequate up. Go ahead, y'all can know.
This is Sirach 30 and verse 15. It says, health and good state of body are above all gold. It says, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about. Because the kingdom of heaven is going to translate the knowledge, wisdom, understanding within us, which the Lord said is the kingdom of heaven. It's going to lead us to immortality, right? It's going to lead us to those incorruptible bodies. That's what it's all about. Jake don't like being sick. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't like, man, aches and pains and fucking headaches just come out of nowhere. Runny nose. You know? Here it is. You'll be perfectly fine one day. No signs of sickness. Then just wake up fucked up.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep. Verse 16 says, there is no riches above a sound body. That made me think of that guy, what was his name, man? He played Superman. He was goddamn quadriplegic. You know, he couldn't move shit.
The one in Man of
first
Steel?
one. No.
Yeah. Damn. What's his name?
He had money, but he was, you know, what good was it when he couldn't do shit?
The first Superman.
Damn,
wheelchair.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, is it?
Nah, that wasn't Stephen Hawkins. I can't think of his name.
It's all right.
But it's all good. It says, and no joy above the joy of the heart. And the heart go back into your mind. You know, so if your mind is bad, you know what I'm saying, you mentally messed up, you ain't gonna be right.
Yeah, because stress make you physically sick. You know, you mentally, you stressed out, you ain't, you know, you always worried and stressed out about shit. Stress makes you physically sick.
Yeah. It says, verse 17, Sirach 30 and 17 says, death is better than a bitter life.
Woo!
Or continual sickness.
What the scriptures say? You got it out.
Nah, I was just gonna say it's better than you be in the spirit world, man. You here, you suffering, you ain't living, man.
Yeah, you paying all the hospital bills.
Come on, bro.
Yep, they say death is better than
Christopher Reeves.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. The water,
Yep,
brother.
Christopher
Reeves. This was Superman.
Yep.
He fucked up, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
That nigga in a wheelchair can't move nothing. You know? That's hell, bro. You basically trapped. You trapped in your body. You can't do shit. Motherfucker gotta, you know, feed you. You gotta change your diapers. You gotta, you know, do everything for you, man. That ain't no life, man.
Nah. And when you really think about the condition that we in, now even though brother's not physically like that, but spiritually we kind of like that, man.
Yeah.
Some days you like, God damn, man, I'm so, you like you trapped like
A hamster on the wheel.
You like, man, I just want to release, because it talks about in the scriptures how we are prisoners of hope, but in chains of darkness. In chains of darkness.
Right.
That's what I was looking for. We're in chains of darkness, man. You know? And the more that we understand the things we're supposed to have the ability to do, the more we understand the state of the earth and how the stature of man is supposed to be. Like, you got brothers that's walking around ain't even barely 5 feet tall. You know? You know that shit fucking like, and we supposed to be 8, 9, 10 feet tall men.
Yeah, the Kazakh say that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That shit a curse.
That shit a curse, man.
You see little Mexicans, man, they like,
Yeah.
they damn near like dwarfs.
Yeah.
Like, what
That shit is a curse, man.
Yeah,
And
you're
hey,
right, man.
when you look at how Yahweh Shai when he comes and say he was the tallest among all the men when he was giving out the crowns,
Right.
you know. Hey, remember saying in the ancient times it took 2 men to carry 1 cluster of grapes.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We ain't living, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna read this. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 18. For in much wisdom is much grief,
Yep.
and he that increaseth knowledge increases sorrow.
Yeah. Because you hear in Babylon, you see that the kings of Babylon, the rulers of this world, they're not applying the wisdom to the earth and governing the people. So you're like, God damn, it's a simple, like and it's really simple.
Right.
It's so like they say the Lord is not grievous, and His laws really, it's easy, man.
Right. Leave the shrimp alone.
Yeah,
goddamn.
leave that shit alone.
Leave the lobster and the catfish. Leave that
You
shit
know?
where it's at. Start there. Just small things, man.
And it starts with the education. You know, it's really like everything starts with the education. It starts with the mind.
Right.
And you see, like this generation that is before us now, doomed through.
That's why they got the VR headsets.
Yeah.
All they know is computer shit.
They are what it say was detached from reality. They completely, totally detached from reality. You know, that's why the VR, that's what VR stands for, virtual reality. Virtual reality, which is really not no reality at all. It's Esau's reality. Y'all got it.
This is adequate in the Merriam-Webster.com. It says sufficient for a specific need or requirement. It say good enough of a quality that is good or acceptable.
Yep, good enough of a quality that is good or acceptable, right? The scripture talk about acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity, okay? But those men that are of the elect, they're gonna overcome that adversity. Y'all got it?
I got this precept right here, going into the account, you know, where the Lord gave Daniel and the three holy children, you know, understanding when they obtained from the king's meat.
Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 1 and starting at verse 12. It says, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and it says, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. And it says in verse 13, then let our countenances be looked upon before thee, and the countenance of the children that eat the portion of the king's meat. And as thou seest, deal with thy servants. And it says in verse 14, so he consented to them in this matter and proved them 10 days.
Yeah, he consented to this matter and proved them 10 days. Go ahead.
And it says in verse 15, and at the end of the 10 days, their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat.
Right, because the spirit was oozing out of them, so to speak. You know, whenever you go on a detox, a cleanse, or a fast, brothers can see a glow on you. Like, bro, you glowing, bro. You know, I can see it. You know, that's the countenance changing, man.
That's right, because when you do a detox, you're really getting, it's like a cellular cleanse.
Yeah.
So you're getting rid of the old cells in your body. You know, those old habits, those bad routines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're detoxing, you know, those crevices in the sense of those lively evil worms,
Yep.
parasites
Yep.
that are inside of you that influence, you know, who you are. Right?
They do.
Yeah.
You are what you eat.
That's right. That's the beautiful thing about it said abstaining from the king's meat, you know, also dealing with, you know, is the king's entertainment. Everything the king Esau Edom is pushing upon us, you know, we gotta refrain from those things. As you know, brothers out here in Memphis, as we come close to the Passover, you know, brothers, you know, refrain from worldly pleasures.
Yeah.
Denying yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that's why brothers say you got more than just fast from food and water. Sometimes you got fast from playing video games.
Yep. Women.
You know, watching women, Instagram.
Wine.
You know,
Yep.
the scripts say, approve thy soul and find out what is evil unto it, right? And give not thyself power, and not let those things have power over you.
Yeah.
So you gotta know what's evil for yourself, you know, and learn to apply the knowledge to overcome, apply Yahweh Shai to your life to overcome these things.
That's right,
I
brother.
was just shocked. Can I back? Oh, Salaki, you got it.
Don't parasite. Most of them parasites go straight to your brain.
Yup.
And they dictate your mood, you know. So yeah, your every mood, your every thought. So you constantly eating the swine and shit, and you know, you just bug out more, man. You angry all the time. You stressed out. You know, you got negative energy on you.
Oh, and when you look up, when you look up the big C, the capital C, you know, brothers know what I'm talking about. When you, which is often caused by your diet.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they look like demons when they remove them. You know, those tumors from the big C.
Yeah.
They look like evil spirits. You know, for brothers that have seen those things.
I had a quick precept for what the brother was going into. Real quick, this is Sirach 37, and I'm gonna start at 27. It says, "My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that into it."
That's why this isn't just this isn't thing of monkey see, monkey do. This brother can drink and hold his liquor. Don't
Right.
mean you gotta be drinking and doing all this. You gotta find out what's evil for you as an individual. You gotta know yourself.
Yep.
And that's what the wisdom, knowledge, understanding does. It shines a light, you know, on your errors, the things that you're doing wrong, and shows you where you need to improve.
Yep. Hey, and if you're in the spirit, the spirit will let you know, like, hey, you eat too much goddamn meat, man.
Yep.
You need to fall back. You know, you know when if you really in the spirit, you know when the fuck you need to fast.
Yep.
You know when your brother shouldn't have to do a group. Hey, brother, to do a group fast. Nah, your brother shouldn't have to tell you, hey, do one on your own. You know when you need to fall back off of drinking. You know, I've been drinking too much. Well, you know what I'm saying. Brothers gotta know yourself.
You know, unless you reprobate.
Yep. Verse 28. It says, "For all things."
That's the spirit, because I was thinking about that. If a brother can grab that, Salaki, bro, grab that, because I was thinking about that. 2 Corinthians 13. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay, it says Sirach 37 and 28. It says, "For all things are not profitable for all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything." That was the brother Isaiah was just saying. You know what I'm saying? What one brother can do, you might can't do.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, this brother Mike can have 2 women. This brother Mike can eat a burger from you know, Salakia. This brother Mike can eat more meat than me. I can't do that. You know? It's not profitable for my spirit, you know? I got to be on the Daniel fast. I need to do this to be more in the spirit.
And we all in that process. That's what the whole this is what the whole growth process is in this truth, is learning yourself.
Yep.
And we all have to master ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not something that just, you know, you gonna come to the full knowledge of, because another thing we was talking about, really, we always changing.
Yeah, that's right.
Brothers are always changing, you know what I'm saying? And it's certain things that you might see a brother was into 5 years ago. You're like, damn, brother, I remember you used to love it. Yeah,
Right.
I let
Love
that go.
cookies, brother.
Because that brother found out that wasn't good for his soul.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember you used to get mad as hell. We used to play ball. Cussing Jake's out. Yeah, Jake found out it ain't that serious.
Right.
You know? Because a lot of shit that Jake had, like characteristics and traits that Jake had in the world before they came into the truth, they didn't get it all out. You know? Not necessarily that it was just all super wicked. It was just not good, a good trait.
It doesn't meet the qualities of the kingdom of heaven within you.
That's it. That's it.
Because like you're going into, as the kingdom of heaven is within us and how we're going to govern the world, well, we got to be those citizens now.
Right.
You know, are you going to be a gluttonous in the kingdom of heaven? You know, you got
Yeah, you don't never know when you stop eating.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't kill another lamb, brother.
you don't got enough control over your burn to let the sun go down. You know, you can't wait one day to control your burn.
Right.
You know,
Right. You can't wait. You
I
can't
got
wait
to
till-
have it.
Yeah.
You know, your urges. And see, really, that's what the kingdom of heaven is all about. The ability to have total control
Right.
over your flesh.
And like that brother said, it starts with overcoming yourself. That old man, that's gonna be a constant battle, bro. You ain't
Yeah.
gonna never fully. That nigga gonna always pop up.
Yeah,
Hey, nigga,
but you're gonna be able to get to the point.
cookie nigga.
You're supposed to be able to get to the point where you have it under control.
Right.
You know, that's the main thing. You're supposed to have complete control, and eventually, the majority of the weaknesses or shortcomings that you had, they'll altogether go away.
Yeah.
You know, because you won't allow those things to rule over you. And I was saying is, ultimately, that's what the kingdom of heaven is, having total control over your vessel.
Yeah.
Remember, the Lord said He's gonna put what? The law, statutes, and commandments in our inward part.
Right.
And then we ain't gonna never go off no more.
Yeah.
So that means He's gonna give us the vessels that are able to be one
With the spirit.
with the Spirit,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna fight against it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but now we in these vessels that's subject to
Right.
sin. But He's making us use our mind
Yeah.
to control it, right? With the Spirit. You got it, bro.
But I got a little bit more Daniels.
Okay.
This is back in Daniel chapter 1 in verse 16 and verse 17. Starting at verse 16, it says, "Thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse." And it says in verse 17, and it says, "And as for these 4 children, the Most High gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom, and Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams."
Yeah, see, He had understanding in all visions and dreams. And when you start detaching yourself from worldly pleasures, because eating is really a pleasure.
Right.
Most people eat more than they need to. And when you eat more than what you need to, you pleasure eating.
Yeah.
Because you really supposed to, like it's a saying, it's a cliche saying in the world, right? You're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat.
Yeah.
But most people do just the opposite. They're always thinking about, goddamn, what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. Jacob be eating right now, eating a full meal right now.
Yeah.
Worry about, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if mama gonna cook
Right,
them
I can't wait to get them chitlins, boy. Like
Yeah.
you say, you smell them in there.
Yeah,
Because a lot of it has to do with mindless eating.
Yeah.
You know, or mindless consumption. I'll say it like that because Jake, you know, looks at eating as, you know, they uphold it. They want to watch their favorite TV show while they eat, have their favorite drink. You know, it has to be. They have to be in the right mood to eat certain meals. You know, but also with the mindless entertainment that our people are over flooding, it's an overload in their minds. So Jake is constantly consuming excess of folly, an excess of things that does not profit them. So they become drunk. They become sluggish in the spirit. They become sluggish in their vessels, right? Because these things affect us. That's why I'm trying to push the point like your brother is going into. It's more than just your health. It's more than just what you eat. It's being healthy is, you know, a mindset. It's who you are. It's what makes you whole. You know, someone who's healthy has standards. They don't do certain things, right? They deny themselves. And that's what the Lord is, you know, is teaching us. Starting with the Apostle L, the great millstone, you know, telling brothers to watch over their diet.
Gotta go into lifestyle.
A way of life.
A way of life.
Yep,
Lifestyle.
it's a way of life.
and denying yourself, it comes with the temptations of this world, because this world is ultimately what wants to tear you down, wants to destroy you, wants to take you away from the kingdom of heaven.
Look, hey, it's a little more on this. Yeah. It's Sirach 37 verse 29. It says, "Be not insatiable in any dainty thing."
Yeah, insatiable. meaning overindulging, doing too much. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah,
More.
a lot of that when you eat, you know, you're constantly saying you're overeating because you're not eating with care. You're not eating with a full mind saying, I'm eating. Why are you eating? You know, are you really hungry?
Yeah, I met this personal trainer, real healthy guy, and he said he changed his mindset. He used to say he was gonna eat, right? I'm about to go get something to eat. He said he stopped saying I'm going to get something to eat. He said I'm going to get nourishment.
Yeah.
That's
He
tough.
stopped saying. He said I don't even say I'm going to give me something to eat. He said I'm going to get nourishment.
That's right.
Yep.
Because really, when you know, scripture say, blessed art thou, O land, when thou kings are sons and nobles who eat for strength.
Yeah.
You know, really, you should really, that's the purpose of
Eating
eating.
for strength.
Eating for strength, not just to be full.
Yeah.
It's meant to
And
give you
feel
that
good.
strength.
Yeah. Not to feel good.
Yeah, you gotta let your food digest first.
Yep.
That's one thing Jake lacks.
Yep.
It says, be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into, I believe that's, what is that, cola?
The cola. Yeah.
That was it. Y'all got it.
Go ahead, Tamai.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, verse 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thy appetite.
Yeah. Refrain thyself from thy appetite. That's why a lot of brothers practice the intermittent fasting. You know, not waking up. They wake up eating. Talking about they having breakfast. Where, you know, which brothers, I know I didn't know this till I came into the truth. I didn't learn this till I came into the truth. But breakfast means breaking your fast. Because when you sleep, you're actually in a fast. And you wake up, soon as the first thing you do is start eating, you putting a whole lot of pressure on your digestive system. You know, your blood ain't even got started flowing yet. That's why you're just supposed to just wake up drinking water. Getting lubricant. letting your system get lubricated, man.
Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about you know, the Holy Land, Jerusalem, because we're closer to the equator.
Right.
You know, so Jake, you know, wouldn't eat until about noon until the sun rises.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be up early doing their tasks.
Yeah.
Because really in the morning, that's the best time to flush out your system.
That's the best time.
You know, because you know, and that's why also we gotta stop eating so late.
Yeah.
You know, scriptures talk about a man that rises up and his wits is with them.
Yep.
Because, and that's a man who does not eat too late, you know, because you don't want your body all night digesting. You want your body
resting.
Working.
And healing your mind, healing your body, healing the aches, rejuvenating.
You're supposed to stop eating like 2 or 3 hours before you go to bed.
Yeah. Because you got it out. It's a lot.
Because man, like the brother had said, man, while you sleeping, you putting stress and making your organs overwork themselves. That's why you get up in the morning, you be all tired and sluggish. You probably got about 8 hours or 10 hours of sleep. But you put out, you ate that late night meal, and now hey, you all tired, sluggish, fatigue and everything.
Yup. Most Jakes don't get 8-10 hours. You got it, bro.
It said this Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, verse 30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thy appetites. You go into this word appetite, it goes into your desires. And a lot of Israelites, they goes into their desires.
Appetite for destruction.
Verse 31.
Yeah, scripture say whose God is their belly. You know, go ahead.
It said, if thou give thy soul to thy desires, it said, if thou give thy soul the desire that please her, she would make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies.
You let yourself go. see people like after high school or whatever, those in tip-top shape. Then after 2 years, 3 years later, what? They let that stuff go. They become fat. They become out of shape. You know. So what they say, college weight. What you down? Can you read the end of that last part?
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 18, verse 31. If thou give thy soul the desire that please her, she would make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies that malign thee. Take not pleasure in much good cheer, and need to be tied up in the spirit thereof. That's it.
This Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, and what ye shall eat.
Right. Take no thought for your life. Because the scriptures speak about our lives are in the heavens with the Lord. Right? And true men of the Lord, they're going to be every day thinking about the kingdom of heaven. And what do I need to do with this vessel and this time of grace to prepare myself for the kingdom of heaven? And you constantly getting involved with the way Babylon operates. You know, you indulging in the way Babylon operates, you won't make it. You got it, bro.
Or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment?
Yeah, life is more than meat and raiment. So the cares of this world, you know, the things that Babylon offers us, ultimately you have to be able to deny it. The brother got that 2 Corinthians 13.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. It says, examine yourself whether ye be in the faith.
Yeah, because like we were saying earlier, you constantly supposed to be mastering this vessel and knowing yourself and knowing what's best for you.
Right.
So most of our people, they don't do that. They don't know. Like you'll see certain individuals and certain things that they do causes them to have bad problems, right? And you'll be like, damn, Jake, you don't see this is your problem. You keep doing such and such, such and such. Well, if you stop doing this, stop doing that, you won't have that problem. Yeah. But Jake don't know theyself. Jake ain't mastering themselves. You got bro.
Examine means to investigate.
Investigate.
A thorough, looking into.
Yep.
Why does this happen?
Yep.
Why every time I eat these hot wings, I fall asleep?
I get ulcers. Yeah.
My chest hurting. You gotta be able to diagnose those things.
Yeah. Jake will be constantly eating hot food and shit and getting ulcers. Talking about, but I love hot Cheetos.
Right. Should be calling.
Nigga sacrifice their health, for pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Yeah.
You got it, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobate?
Right, because what we're supposed to be doing, Yahushua is the measuring stick, right? Which this word is the body of Yahweh. Just like when we eat this word, we're supping with what? Yahushua. So this word is the body of Yahushua. So going back to the saying, you are what you eat. So when you start eating this word and digesting it, you become more like Yahushua. When you get away from digesting this word, right? And you examine, and you start really paying attention to yourself, you're like, damn, I ain't been applying the scriptures. I've been eating sweets and giving myself to my desires. I've been, being lazy. You got it, bro.
I got a quick precept.
It said at least you be reprobate, because reprobates never examine themselves. Reprobates never take in this word and apply it to themselves. You got a lot of people teaching the word, and they're not applying it to themselves. You got it, bro.
This is St. John, chapter 4, and then I'm gonna start at verse 31. In the meanwhile, his disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that ye know not of. Therefore said the disciples one to another, Have any man brought him aught to eat? Yahushua saith unto them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. So what was driving Yahushua, because food gives you strength. What was giving Yahushua strength, the ability to move forward, was more than just bread, carnal meats. It was that he knew that he had a purpose, and his purpose to what? To do the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, and to what? To finish the works. And that is our purpose. As Yahushua told us, he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, once you start having more care of your diet, it makes the process of everything a lot easier. It makes you being in the spirit a lot more. You're more in tune, because when you look at the account in 2nd Ezra, the angel Uriel told Ezra to fast so he can receive those visions. Yahushua, he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. The elder Yahshua always says, when you fast, you're in the state of the angels. So Yahushua said, what? Deny, if any man will come and follow me, let him deny himself. So you gotta deny the things that, what'd you say, bro? You said, men make sacrifice for their pleasure.
Yeah. Jake sacrificed their health for pleasure.
Jake sacrificed their health for pleasure. We're supposed to be making sacrifice to delight and please Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua.
That's it.
That's the purpose of why we're here.
That's all.
Yeah, brother, got a precept for you.
This John chapter 6, starting at verse 33.
Yep.
For the bread of the Most High is he which cometh down from heaven, and giveth life unto the world. Then said they unto him, Lord, evermore give us this bread. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believe on me shall never thirst.
That's right. It's gonna say, blessed is he that hunger and thirst for righteousness.
Yep.
You gotta be hungry. You gotta want to add the way of life that Yahushua is teaching us to be a part of your life. You gotta want to like you said, eating is like a ritual. You gotta want these things to be one with you, right? The truth, the way that Yahushua is teaching us. So Yahushua came down from heaven, as if you keep reading, I think it said your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead. Because Yahushua is that true bread. The bread is here to nourish us. To give us instructions on what we need to do to inherit everlasting life.
This John chapter 6, verse 31. Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, and as it is written, he gave them bread from heaven to eat.
That's right. So they literally got bread, because when you read the account, it says the Lord humbled them and suffered them to hunger to prove what was in their hearts. Yeah. And we know that this word, the words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, they shine a light to really see what's in a man's mind.
Hey, that's spiritual, because that ties directly to the hour of temptation. Yeah. Because what the Mikchimp imp is going to do is put you in a desperate position.
Yeah.
For food, for water, for raiment.
Yeah.
Right?
Your pleasures are going to be taken away.
Your pleasure's gonna be taken
So
away.
what do you really care about? Do you care about your pleasures?
Now the Lord gonna know what you really care
Or
about.
do you care about serving the Lord?
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Hey, I got a quick one.
So he's using Esau, Edom, right, to do that. Implement that mid-chimp imp. To basically do the same thing that he did to us in the wilderness. You know, starved us out to see the true intents of our heart. Yeah, bro.
This 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 21 in the NLT. If you keep yourself pure, you will be a special utensil for honorable use. Your life will be clean, and you will be ready for the master to use you for every good work. Woo! Run from anything that stimulates youthful lust.
Like youthful lust, you know.
Man.
But women, that's the biggest
Man.
part of it. You want multiple women.
Man.
You know, you want, chasing the bag.
Yup.
You know, cars, money, hoes, and all that. The youthful lust, anything that drives that, you know.
Yup.
Scripture said when I was a child, I thought I was like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. You know, this truth of what makes you a man, you put away the things that you want to do. Because a kid is all about, a child is all about what he wants to do. He doesn't know that those things can potentially destroy him.
Yep. Hey, and just thinking of that in a spiritual perspective of how men feel like, that's being a man when you got multiple women, you got more than one woman. Man, I'm gonna pop her, I'm gonna pop her, you know what I'm saying? That's really a childish way of thinking, man.
Yeah.
And once you get to, you got it, bro.
Right.
Now I was just gonna say, when you get to a certain point in life, you like, man, what am I doing, man?
Yeah.
Chasing these hoes.
If the women are not in order, it's more of a hindrance to you
Right.
than, cause see, it's supposed to be a benefit to have multiple women.
Right.
Keep the household, keep things in order, provide comfort. But these bitches don't do that. They don't know.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture said, desire not a woman for pleasure.
Yep.
Desire her, don't look at her for her beauty and desire her not for pleasure.
Right.
Your woman is supposed to be an extension of you.
Yep.
Your glory.
She's supposed to be an extension of you. She's supposed to be your glory.
That's right.
So, like, if you had some sort of affair or some sort of business that needed to be handled, and
Right.
you weren't there, she was able to
Supposed to
make.
handle it.
She's
Yeah.
supposed to make the exact decisions that you would make.
Yep.
She wasn't gonna do things for her interest. She's gonna do things for your interest.
Yeah. She got the mind. What would Bay do?
Yeah,
What would Bay
yeah,
do?
yeah.
Well, yeah, what would Baby do?
think like?
Yep. Yep.
You know, because one thing about it, it's more than just, popping women.
yeah.
You got to be able to take care of them, man.
Yep.
That's right,
You
bro.
know, you can't take care of both of them. Why the fuck would you do it?
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
And it really puts you at a disadvantage. Like I was saying, it puts you at a disadvantage. You got to be able to take care of them, and you got to train them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the most difficult part.
Man.
And then you're gonna start overcompensating
Time.
Yep.
time and money
Yeah.
to get them to get them to understand.
Yeah.
That's because that's the only way women. That's how Babylon has grown women.
Yeah.
What are you doing for me to make me submit to you?
Yep.
Money
And
talk.
they play with that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, the more you do for me, the more I
more I
submit
submit.
to you. But the only thing she got to turn over is the box. She don't got no fucking assets
Yep.
other than her ass and her titties.
Yeah. And that's used up. That box has been you got number 15 or 30
Times 20.
times 20 on the in order list. So
All the
man.
different spirits inside of them.
Man, come on,
That's
bro.
a fucking
Yeah,
war.
And
like
that's why you really fight getting her in order. Cause all them, all them seeds.
Yeah, he's fighting her demons.
Yeah.
Can't get this nigga Javante out of here.
Okay, go ahead, Salaji.
Just going into these women, it's Sirach 25 and 22. It says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. And that's on this side. Even if you got a good woman now, man, you know what I'm saying? She don't want to even, you know what I'm saying, do what the fuck she want to do, man. You know what I'm saying? She all messed up in the head already. How much more now? You got two women, you know what I'm saying, that's full of emotions, you know what I'm saying, don't want to follow and do what the fuck she want to do, man. The world, that's all out of whack. That's why the scripture, the verse above, it says that desire not a woman for her beauty, man, or for pleasure. Like how the brother talks about the spoke, man.
Yeah, child support.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing you gotta think about. It's a trap. You know, it's good to say, well, they are trapped.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
Yep. A woman, her heart is traps and snares.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, whatever woman you're dealing with, whether it's one woman or whether it's multiple women, that demon in her mind wants to conquer you.
Yeah.
That demon, like, you know how we talk about the old man that want. Well, a woman's mind, she ultimately wants to conquer you.
Yeah.
She can't stop that desire no matter if she wanted to. She don't want to because that's what the Lord said. The Lord said in Genesis.
I'm finna go there.
You go ahead, bro.
I'm finna go there. This is Genesis 3 and 16.
Because the first seed that's got corrupted is the seed of the serpent.
Yep.
You shit.
Yeah.
Man.
He's the first one to pierce that.
Man, he's the first one to pierce that thing.
Man.
Yep. Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply that sorrow, and that conception, and sorrow that shall bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over you.
So in her mind, she like, what? He gonna rule over me? That ain't what the serpent said. You know what I'm saying? That's that seed that the serpent planted in the woman, going at war with what the Lord ordained for men to rule over the women. In her mind, the serpent said, I'm gonna rule over you.
My mama said.
Go ahead, bro.
And this in the NOT, Genesis 3 and 16. Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth, and you will desire to control your husband.
Woo!
That's what I put this on. Wear this outfit. You know what it is.
Yeah.
She trying, especially if you the 20 nigga on the list.
Yeah.
She trying to make you the last nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and that shit don't work real, man.
If I may add, the brother said it's a seed that's been planted.
Yeah.
You know, so that seed is cultivated in this American lifestyle.
Woo!
So until they can come under a vibration, you know, because some brothers got it all right. You know, it ain't all bad.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah, my situation, all right. It's all right.
It's a balance.
But that seed's still in there.
Yeah. But like the Apostle Elder Tahar says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy
That's
power.
it. That's it. That's
You know,
it.
so as you know, as they continue to the spirit of the Lord, you know, is chopping down that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Babylon took men's power away.
Yeah.
And that's what women are attracted to, power.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
but the devil, if you sell out, he'll give you that power back.
Yeah.
You be a wicked ass nigga, he'll give you that power back.
Yeah.
And them the niggas that you see with the hoes. But guess what? Guess what Esau did? Guess how he double whammied their ass? He promoted homosexuality to these niggas. The niggas that got the power and the money, niggas like Diddy,
Yeah.
Right.
don't even want the woman.
He wants reverseness.
You see that?
yeah. Yeah.
It's the Most High. He said because they did not want to retain the knowledge of the Lord in their minds, He gave them over to a reprobate spirit to do those things that are not convenient.
Let me finish this. And in pain you will give birth, and you will desire to control your husband, and he will rule over you. So
Hey, go ahead,
I'm
Salaki.
saying, at the end of the day, the man gonna rule over the woman. You know, that's all I want.
But
like
and this
Salaki.
Salaki. We all trying to speak
Yeah,
Salaki.
so I was just what he quoted earlier in the Psalms. They should be willing day of that power.
Yep.
You know, Isaiah 4:1. You know.
Yep.
You got
But
it, Tom.
just picking back up on that point, society has stripped men of the power. See, in ancient times, men had more power, you know, Because men built their own estates with their bare hands. They cultivated the grounds, they dressed their lands, they had cattle, you know. So a woman being, first off, in her father's household, their father would see a man who was independent, because men are the ones that are supposed to be independent and actually obtaining substance in the world, and say, well, that's a man that's fit for my daughter. Salaki, bro. Salaki. Salaki. Look, now, you look at these niggas that got power, right? They gonna get the biggest hole in the industry.
Yep.
They all pass around.
Nigga, you could, this whole been,
They all pass around.
they could have went all across the country and got virgins.
Right.
Several of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Probably Baklava would have been happy to give you a couple of his daughters, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you know that's how they are.
Bro.
They you gotta get married
Yeah,
to deal with
right.
that. Like you gotta get married to deal with them.
Yeah.
You know? And a lot of them lands over there in the east, they still deal with the polygamy. You know? You got it, bro.
This 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22 in the NLT. Run from anything that stimulates youthful lust. Instead, pursue righteous living, faithfulness, love, and peace.
It said pursue. Pursue means to chase or to seek after.
Yep.
Righteous living, a way of life that is beneficial to the soul. You know? Yeah.
Enjoy the companionship of those who call on the Lord with pure hearts.
Enjoy the companionship of those who call on the Lord with pure hearts. Yep.
Yep. Oh, you should know who my disciples are by the way they treat them.
Yep.
And by the way they treat each other. 'Cause
Yep.
we're gonna scripture say the love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
That's it.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
That's it. And when we out in these public places, they can see that it's something different about us.
Yep.
You know? Oh. You remember where was we that night? And where was we at, man? We had went and got something to eat. We was somewhere, and you know, we was leaving out. The girl, she was just smiling. I think I was holding the door for you.
Yeah.
I was buying your food, or it was something. I remember she had the dimple.
Oh, cookies.
We was getting the cookies. We was getting the cookies.
Healthy cookies.
Yeah.
Vegan cookies. Nah, well, yeah. So we had got the, you know, the snacks. And she, but I'm saying, you know, I was like, I got it for you, brother.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out why she's just smiling, because that's that love we got. You know, they see how we are. Brothers hold the door for each other. Oh, bro, I pay for your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, damn. Because the average nigga in the world, they like, nigga like, shit, you ain't got no money? Shit, you better dine at this, nigga. Sorry for you. Now why you come over here with no money then, nigga? Put you on the spot, you know.
For the head, but
This nigga broke.
put him on the camera.
Y'all got it though. Salaki, bro.
Everybody got some?
God, I got this right here. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 23. It says, all things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not.
Yep. All
Yeah,
things are lawful for me, but all things don't edify.
There's another version where it says, I shall not be brought under the power of any.
Yep.
You know? These things are cannot have power to rule over you. You gotta rule over your spirit. Another entity other than Yahweh Shema Shai cannot have power over you. You know, because like bro was going into about getting your power back, the power starts with what? The word of the Most High. For this is the word of the Most High is quick and powerful,
Sharper than
and
any
sharper than
two-edged
any
sword.
two-edged sword. You know,
A discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
That's right. So the word of the Most High gives you your power back. You know, as you learn to deny yourself, you learn to say no. You know, you learn to stand on business and have discipline and say, nah, I ain't gonna do this. This is gonna hinder me from my mission.
Yeah, I got it quick, man.
John.
If you Acts 2,
Yeah, Acts 1.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get ready to wrap it up, bros.
John, I got one pre song to bring out for the close out.
We have about five minutes.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? And if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall Yahweh Shema destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are.
Yeah, the scripture say, wisdom would not enter into a malicious soul, nor dwell in a body that's subject under the rule of sin. Right? So if you're under the rule, you're under the authority of your flesh is constantly getting the better of you, wisdom is gonna flee you. Right? Because it's gonna be more pleasing to the flesh is gonna get the one up.
Yep.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say? They have the parable of the two wolves, which the one you feed is the one that's gonna be stronger.
Yep.
They say walk in the spirit, say you won't feel the lust of the flesh.
That's it.
You know? Walk in his word. Go ahead. What you done with that?
This is not a joke. Chapter 34, verse 2. It says, hear my words, O ye wise men, and give ear unto me. It says, ye that have knowledge, for the ear trieth words, as the mouth tasteth meats. Let us choose to us judgment. Let us know among ourselves what is good.
Let us choose to us judgment. What the Lord say said in Deuteronomy, is it not for you to know judgment, O house of Israel? Is it not for you to know judgment? And it's a law. Really, it says rest not with judgment. I'm roughly paraphrasing. So the scriptures also say anything that you do that doesn't sit right with your soul is sin unto you.
Yeah.
You know, that's another part to letting every man know what's good for his own soul. Because some brothers deal with heartaches. Some brothers be like, man, I don't feel right. Well, then don't do it. And you don't got to. You know what I'm saying? But you can't deny the fact that it's lawful because it's there.
Yeah.
You know? And that's a major stumbling block, you know, for a lot of brothers. That's just one example. You got it, bro.
I just want to read this last part one more time. It says, let us choose to us judgment. Let us know among ourselves what is good. You know, scripts talk what is the good way and walk therein. So you got to know what is good for you, what's evil for you, you know?
And we know it ain't shit here in Babylon good for us.
There's nothing good here.
There's nothing good here.
Can thou take a clean thing out of an unclean thing?
Hell no.
There's nothing
No, not
clean.
one. No, not one.
Any more precepts?
Give me that, it's that revelation and they love not their lives unto death. Because I was saying earlier how our lives are in, the scriptures say that. Our lives are in the heavens with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, our true lives. Because currently, right now, this is like a badass simulation. This shit ain't life, man. You know? It's like a simulation, man. So when we deal with the scriptures, we're able to truly see the kingdom of heaven and the glory. And matter of fact, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. You know, we'll get that last. Get the revelation, bro.
This is Revelation 12, and starting at verse 10. And it reads, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power.
And the kingdom of our power. That's that voice we waiting to hear. You know? That's that voice we waiting to hear, man. Which that voice been speaking to us all along, like it's coming, it's coming. Yeah. The kingdom's prepared. Watch.
That's Yahweh Shai said that.
Yeah.
The brother read it in my many mansions.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says, in the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointing, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brethren is talking about who? Esau, Edom. He has to be cast down. He has to be conquered.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Yep, and it says, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Defeated.
If I may add, scripture say the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So this man, he said he's the accuser of our brethren. You know, he's using means to keep us down, because even the things that are lawful in this society weigh you down.
Yeah.
The way that the salmon is raised and brought up.
Yep. All the animals, how they raised and brought up.
Yeah, all of them. You know?
Yep.
So it's like how you saying we always changing, because it's a constant fight. You know, they say Floyd Mayweather one of the best fighters because he's adaptable.
Yeah.
And that's one of the spiritual seeds of greatness.
Yep.
Adaptability.
Yep.
You know, to be able to adapt.
Yep. That's it, brother. Beautiful.
Finishing up in Revelation 12 and 10, it says, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. It says in verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Right. It's nothing that we're going to physically do. It's nothing that we can gain here that's going to give us an advantage over this man. The only way we're going to overcome is through the blood of Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is our only way out. It's our only option to conquering this damn devil, man. You got it, bro.
Yep, and it says in verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
By the word of their testimony. That's the key. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty to the pulling down of strongholds. Right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, this man's kingdom is coming down as we speak it. As the more we speak it, the more it goes down.
Because words have power.
That's it. That's where it's at. The kingdom of heaven is within us. So in order for it to manifest, it's got to come out of us. We got to bring it out.
That's the Titus 1 and 3. He manifested his word by preaching.
That's it.
You know, look at Noah, for example.
That's it.
You know?
And Noah wasn't just building the ark and not saying nothing.
Right.
You know they was coming up asking, scoffing, stupid ass questions. Nigga, what you building? It's gonna rain, nigga.
Yeah, it's gonna
What the
rain,
fuck
nigga.
you talking about, rain, nigga?
Right.
And that power.
You know he was cussing their ass out.
Yeah.
That power of the determination. We know what we're speaking is true.
We know what we speaking is true.
You know, it's the spirit that's within us is very powerful.
That's that faith.
And Yahweh Shem Shah has activated those spirits within us.
That's it.
While everyone else's spirit is lying dormant. There's
That's
no
it.
power behind their word.
That's it.
Because they're in the flesh. Right? They don't got spiritual power.
Yep.
That's why the apostles say this is the first step of having spiritual power.
That's it.
Faith.
That's it.
Hey, faith, that's a spiritual gift.
That's it. We already got it.
Yeah.
We already got spiritual power in these earthen vessels. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, finishing up, and it says, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death.
Yeah. Ain't no brother in this truth, you know what I'm saying, thinking about going to no goddamn Passover to have a buffet and have no stanky ass hoe serve him no fucking plate, man. Brothers ain't like the real men of the Lord not thinking about that stupid ass shit, man. You know? That shit that's some lame ass shit for us to be this late in the game, and that's the type of spirit nigga promoting. You know?
Because what's in a man comes out of him.
What's in a man? God, that's real.
Yeah.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. Niggas showing you their lustful desires. That's what you want.
That's how they want the kingdom of heaven to be like.
Yeah.
If they had it that way, that's how the kingdom of heaven would be. But Yahweh Shai has poured his desires in us and what Yahweh wants, right? And now we're bringing it out and speaking it onto those who have ears to hear and eyes to see.
Here it is. We supposed to be We're supposed to be in the spirit of when the Lord brought death angels through Egypt. This supposed to be the second Exodus when the Lord comes. That's gonna be the second Passover, man. You know, it's gonna be really the third Passover, because when you really look at the Passover mind state we're supposed to be in, the one from Egypt, the one Yahweh's Passover, and then this Passover is an extension of those two. So your mindset's supposed to be attached to those scenes. You think niggas was thinking about hoes and buffets coming out of, you know? He said we overcame by the blood of our test, by the blood of the lamb. That lamb that they marked the doorpost with in Egypt represented Yahweh Shah. The doorpost represents your mind, dumbass. You're supposed to be marking your mind with the blood of Yahweh Shah, man. You're supposed to be thinking about that blood that Yahweh Shah shed for your ass, not no fucking waitresses and all you can eat motherfucking buffets.
Yeah, and then to let you know, Yahweh Shah blood ain't covering everybody too.
Come on, man.
You know, that's all I.
And that's a good point for me to shut up. Go ahead, bro.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. But as it is written, eye have not seen,
Eyes have not seen,
nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High have prepared for them that love him.
Yep.
I don't say for them, he'll say everybody.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
Yep. But we meditate on those things every day.
You want to ask one?
Nah, we good. We good. We passed over it, you know. So with that, we pray and hope that you were edified. We turn it towards the east again. Facing Jerusalem, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. All right. Double honors to the Apostle Nelson, the great millstone once again. Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Babal. Rise Israel, destroy confusion. Shalom.
Shalom.